hearts of those who knew his name. Nearby, in a small village, resided a girl named Maya. She was known for her spirited nature and had a loyal companion, a spirited Jack Russell Terrier named Mando. Mando was always by Maya's side, providing comfort and protection. One fateful evening, as the moon cast an eerie glow over the forest, Maya ventured deeper into the woods than ever before. Unbeknownst to her, she crossed paths with the sinister Harlow. With a sinister grin, Victor Harlow seized the opportunity before him. He silently crept up behind Maya and, with chilling swiftness, abducted her, spiriting her away to his dreaded cabin. Inside the dimly lit cabin, Maya's fear grew with each passing moment as she realized the grave danger she was in. But Harlow underestimated the bond between Maya and Mando, her loyal Jack Russell Terrier. Back in the village, Mando, sensing that something was terribly wrong, grew restless. He could not ignore the feeling of unease that gnawed at him. Without hesitation, Mando slipped out of Maya's house and ventured into the forest, determined to find his beloved owner. As Mando followed Maya's scent through the dark woods, he suddenly came across a massive bear. The bear, drawn by the commotion, stood before him, its eyes gleaming in the moonlight. In this moment of tension, Mando and the bear locked eyes, each assessing the other, but Mando, driven by his unwavering determination to rescue Maya, refused to back down. With a low growl, he bravely approached the bear, barking fiercely. The bear, perhaps sensing Mando's fierce spirit, hesitated for a moment before deciding to let the small dog pass. With a growl as if the bear gave permission, Mando continued his journey towards the cabin. At the edge of the woods, Mando saw a plain grass field. Far ahead, he saw the cabin. Inside the cabin, Maya's struggle against Harlow raged on, unaware that her faithful companion was just a few yards away. As Mando finally reached the cabin, he saw the door was ajar open. As he walked in, he witnessed a harrowing scene. Victor Harlow was about to carry out his most gruesome act yet. Without a second thought, Mando lunged at the serial killer, biting down hard on his crotch. Harlow screamed in pain, but Mando would not let go. In that excruciating moment, the strength of the small dog became evident. With a relentless grip, Mando's jaws held Harlow firmly in place, incapacitating him. The serial killer's cries of agony pierced the air, drowning out the forest's usual silence. Maya, realizing that her faithful companion had come to her rescue, swiftly seized the fallen knife. With trembling hands, she fought back against her captor, ultimately overpowering him. Victor, in excruciating pain and blood dripping down his leg, saw Maya had the knife. And Maya, with Mando by her side, both looked at Victor with the eyes of not a victim anymore, but a fighter. Outside the cabin, the forest was not as silent as it had been. A massive bear, drawn by the commotion, approached the cabin. The bear, with his large paw, pushed the door open. There in front of the bear was Victor. He saw Maya and remembered Mando. Sensing danger, the bear launched a ferocious attack on the wounded Victor Harlow. The bear bit him on the leg and then dragged him into the darkness of the forest. Victor screamed with horror and terror as the bear was tearing him apart. And then, silence. Maya and Mando emerged from the cabin, battered but victorious. The first rays of dawn broke through the canopy, casting a warm light over the once fearful forest. As they walked away from the cabin, they knew they had survived a night of unimaginable horrors. Mando had proven that even the smallest heroes could possess boundless courage. In the end, police and FBI showed up at the cabin. Search party found what was left of Victor Harlow. Dental records were the only way to identify him. Maya was questioned and checked out by doctors. Even a veterinarian made sure Mando was well. When Maya was well enough, her and Mando headed home. The horrors of that night would remain etched in their memories, but so would the indomitable spirit of a canine and his loyalty in the face of darkness. As Maya was driving home, Mando looked at her from the back seat, gave a small little bark to Maya as if to say, "We're okay." Mando then curled up on his blanket, closed his eyes and slept all the way home. Like and subscribe for more spooky stories.